I am playing a THPS career every day until 3+4 comes out. Today's video. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to THPS every day. We're back with 1+2 equals 3, and today we're playing as Leo Baker. Not familiar with Leo Baker, to be completely honest. They have absolutely maxed out stats, so let's tone that down a little bit here, guys. Yeah, not familiar with them, but you know, if you're in a Tony Hawk game, gotta be doing something right. Got a cool Spitfire sticker on that one. I like that. Never heard of glue, but there's always a Spitfire sticker on this. You know, I'll do that one. All right. I've spent enough time doing that. Enough talk. I'm gonna jump right into this. Same session as last episode and the episode before. Day's going a little bit better, but I won't hold my breath. You know, she just went down for a nap and hoping it stays that way for a hot minute. I didn't grind enough of the rail. Damn it. Oh, couldn't get up there either, so. Try to get all these scores here. That's missed the jump again. Did I? Making sure I got that. And I think that is Earthang. Didn't smash the last box here. Oh, right. Obviously, the most famous box there is. Boom. Alright. I feel like warehouse is usually the warm up here, so I just gotta make sure I get warmed up here. I gotta work on like also getting like the scores and everything like sooner. Like that was a good start to this. So I found out, I didn't find out, but today the flyer went out for my band's first gig. We're playing pretty local here, and it'll be our first gig with me in the band. And I realized I never said the name of my band. We're MJP on Spotify. We have 3 singles out right now, with more planned. We have absolutely a bajillion demos. So if you want to hear my drumming, you can absolutely go to Spotify and look up MJP. It stands for Mint Jewel Pod. But using Mint Jewel Pod as a name presents legal problems, so we don't do that. I don't know where I'm. Man, what is this route? I feel like I have no freaking time with this route. I must have. Wow. Just have like really bad ollie or something. I won't blame Leo for that. Wait, I don't want to miss this because I got to turn around and do skate. Wasn't it last episode that I didn't get the T? That's what I call redemption, I think. Did I get everything? I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know. I did. Wow, okay. Cool. It's fun playing this game, I will say. It's really fun playing this. It's like kind of therapeutic in a way. It's like this game is actually really just super fun to play. I can't wait for the new game. I will say, I want to put it out there, and I know you guys know this, longtime viewers and stuff like that. I'm not one to glaze over like um like imperfections and stuff like that. Like or like a game that is not finished. Like if 3+4 ends up being kind of a shit game, um, I really have no problem saying that. You know, I'm not paid to play these games. These are my favorite games of all time, and I feel as though if you get lost in the fact that like you know negativity leads to something or other, or like you have to be positive about a game because you're not, you know, you're worried like you'll never get another one or shit like that. I have no problem with that because as we've seen, Tony Hawk has come and gone multiple times throughout our lives here. And it's important that they get it right, and they have the perfect foundation to get it right. So if they screw it up in 3+4, you know, that kind of sucks. But I'm just letting you guys know now, when it comes down to 3 and 4, I'm really not gonna be a mega glazer for, you know, the game. I'm gonna love the game, I'm sure, regardless, because it's a new Tony Hawk game. But if there's issues, I'm not gonna be like, you know, like it's not a big deal or whatever. I've seen a lot of stuff on the Reddit that is like genuinely concerning. A lot of stuff that Andy's brought up too. I think criticism is very important, and these games are so loved that you know you can't gloss over if something doesn't feel right, because this game has a specific feeling, and if it's not feeling the way you think it would be, you gotta say something. You know? I just want you to know that I'm not one to bullshit my opinions on these games. There are problems in every Tony Hawk game, and I've brought them up in probably every playthrough. You've seen me get mad at games. You've seen me, you know, love certain things about games even though they're problems. That's just the nature of the game here. But I feel as though when games like this, when you watch a specific person who plays specific games, like I make playthroughs for Tony Hawk games specifically, I feel like it's important to uphold the standard of like you should keep people accountable and, you know, not live in a delusion, you know what I mean? You can be harsh with the games you like. I jumped way too late there. There's no problem with that. You can if anything, your criticism towards a game that you really like and are familiar with is far more important than, you know, the casual player. Casual player feedback is very important as well. You know, and I'm definitely not saying that. I'm just saying that, like, you shouldn't lie or feel like you can't say something because, like, you don't want to be involved with like the negative with these games. Just stay true to yourself, I guess. I don't know where I was going with that, but I'm just saying I'm not one to gloss over the fucking issues that we see. I pointed them out in my demo video, so did I get the 6 score? I don't even know. I didn't get the rooftop one, so I gotta do that. I really think it comes down to speed and ollie. I'm just gonna do that. I didn't get the 6 score. I was off by like a smidge. Also, I don't know why I go... Just go up this way. Do that. You know, there's people out there that say Pro Skater 5 was a good game. Just know, those people exist. They're living in the same world you are. And they're saying that's a good game. That's the second time I brought up Pro Skater 5 in this this set of videos. I don't know why it's on the forefront of my mind right now. Really struggling with this score here. I was trying to ollie. Alright, yeah, I'm just... What are your specials, dude? Kickflip, backflip. Can we put that on like that? Actually, no. I want that on you. This on that. And then a grind's fine. That's fine. I don't usually mess with my actual tricks, so. This will be the last video I record for today's session. Tomorrow is Juneteenth. And I have tomorrow off, so I'm hoping I can crank out 3 videos then. I don't know if my wife's off tomorrow, so ask her. That was stupid. My angle's off anyway. But yeah, I think I started that out saying that my band is getting their first gig here. I've played quite a few gigs at this point. Most of them were in the cover band I was in before the current band I'm in, which is not a cover band. It's a pop punk band. Pretty sick. Everyone that's in it is super talented. And I am the drummer. I've been drumming for some time, so I like being in a band, but I also dislike the amount of like practices I have to go to. I will say it's a little. All right, clearly this is not happening with that fucking method. I just cannot seem to get that, and I really need to haul ass here. Oh my gosh, Tyler. Oh my fucking god. This is so awful. Oh my god, I don't think I can make this. I just wasted an entire run because of how many times I did that. I'm gonna actually... Oh... God, the pain! I was going to get the fucking hard hat, but I went the wrong way. I somehow mixed up. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go get the hard hat, and I went down to the valve. Why did I go to the valve? And then I proceeded to not get the valve. Holy shit, dude. Awful. And I need to figure out my shit today. Who's playing these games? Is it me? See, like, why couldn't that just happen in the last run? That happened in the last run, and we saw where that went. At least we don't have to get skate, right guys? Sheesh. That was really painful. I still need to get 6 core, I believe. God, that was freaking ridiculous. Yeah, tomorrow's Juneteenth. Happy Pride Month, everyone. I feel like I should have said that like in the beginning of June. But why was that fall so dramatic? Oh, man. Gonna render these out, upload them later. I don't want to play some World of Warcraft tonight. I want to play World of Warcraft every night. That is the god honest truth. There's not a day where I don't want to just like fucking sit there and mindlessly play World of Warcraft. If you guys play any MMOs, let me know. I'd be interested in knowing what kind of MMOs people play. I am a huge fan of World of Warcraft. I played World of Warcraft when I was a kid, when it first came out. I had Burning Crusade. I had every expansion except for Wrath of the Lich King. And I played through Burning Crusade and Cataclysm. And I didn't get back into it until Classic came out. And then I played Classic, it's Classic WoW, and Burning Crusade and Cataclysm again. But then I played Retail, and honestly, I fuck with Retail really hard. Like, I think the shit they're doing right now for World of Warcraft, like, it's pretty damn good. I keep coming back to it. I haven't finished War Within yet. I'm very close, though. $250. Oh shit. Yeah, I sink a lot of times. A lot of time, I should say, into World of Warcraft. I do want to play Classic again. I need more Classic builds. But I've been focusing on... I've only had like 2 builds in Retail. But I always come back to them. Like, they're always just so fun to play. Once you have like that one main build, right? I don't know about you guys, but like when you have like your either first build or like a build that you just really fuck with, it's really hard to like move on to a different build. It's important to go to other builds though, because you might fuck around with an even better build. But I always go back to my Fury Warrior on Retail, and I've yet to find a build that has been far more fun than that. Huge fan of it. Yeah, that is all of Pro Skater 1. Let's jump right into Pro Skater 2. And... Yerp. I almost didn't land that, and I would have cried if my first combo in Hangar was going to be... a bail, you know what I mean? I think that is literally how you're supposed to get that. It just never works out that way. I love the little like snatch and grab there. Like whoop, gotcha. Alright. Scootu. Scootu. Blue skidoo. We go scootu. Yeah, I gotta definitely look into these skaters like Aori and Leo Baker. Everyone knows who Leticia, sorry if I'm butchering it, Leticia Buffoni. I think everybody knows about her. She's just very attractive, so. I get it, guys, I get it. I think the first time I heard about her was in Pro Skater 5, though. And, yeah, thank you, Pro Skater 5, for providing that to me. That was really awesome. Probably the best part of Pro Skater 5 was figuring out all the talented skaters and then finding a very attractive skater. So. Just saying, guys. We're all thinking it. Right? Are we? Hello? Same with Lizzie Armento. I didn't know. I did see her a lot on Instagram before Pro Skater 5. Since she rides for Birdhouse. So I did see her more. I never kept up with the Nike SB people. And that's where Leticia and apparently Leo skate for. So that's pretty crazy that I need to. I know Nyjah does shit for Nike too. Get that crazy part a couple years ago. It was the till death part. Or just video. I don't think it was just a part. I think it was like legit, like a full ass video for Nyjah. Oh, I missed the rail. Happens to the best of us, guys. Missed the rail. Happens to the best of us, guys. Well, that's not enough for a score. That's good enough. Yeah. Feeling good on a Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Hope Lord is feeling good today. Bless the Lord with an E at the end. The only Lord that I recognize is Lord. From her famous song, Royals. Missed it? Oh, I missed. I missed? Huh? Okay. That's probably what happened last time too, where it's just like I did the jump, but it didn't count. Yeah, feeling good on a Wednesday. I think the train just went by, so be clear to go here. We're doing the lawn mowing today instead of Thursday because of the holiday tomorrow. So if you hear the lawn mowing, that would be why. Not that I don't believe you could deduct that, but just letting you know. I'm not outside. Yes, we're going to Venice. I gotta up my stutes, and then... I don't know. I kind of guess every time. I could just up them all, and I don't think you guys would care, but... I care. I almost did that thing again. That was honestly really sick. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm genuinely impressed with myself that I did that. I don't know how that worked, but it totally worked, so... That was fucking legit smooth. Okay. Didn't realize I had that in me. Just made eye contact with the lawn guy outside. Crazy. Should have just put the curtains up, but not like I'm fucking jerking off in here. Just playing video games on my laptop. I did get the spray paint, right? Back hurts, dude. It's the first time I've ever finally went the right way for that. Like, I feel like I always end up going the other way. Did it again. Man, what the hell? What the hell happened? I know that I can't turn that much, and I still try to do it each and every time. That's on me. I just will never learn. See, now I went the wrong way. Really doesn't matter, right? Same shit, just different direction. Going to Philadelphia. Oh man, this is the most quiet this house has been for a minute. Kind of just basking in it right now. Okay. Oops. Okay. had an itch. I love the sound. I just love that sound, dude. Alright, last level here. Then I'm out skis for the day. Clocking out, bro. Alright guys, that has been Leo Baker and THPS1+2. Who are we playing as next? I think it is Leticia. Leticia? I don't know. It is. Awesome. Well, I'll see you guys then. And that'll be tomorrow or Friday, whenever I play again. But goodbye, guys. Have a wonderful day, night, morning, whatever you may be having right now. Have it.